Jeremiah 48, Part 2. Judgment has come to the land of the plateau, to Holland, Jaza, Memphaeth, Dibon, Nebo, Beth Diblathaim, Carithium, Beth Gamal, Beth Meon, Kerioth, Basra, and all the towns of the land of Moab, those far and near. Moab's horn is chopped off, his arm is shattered. This is the Lord's declaration. Make him drunk, because he has exalted himself against the Lord. So make him drunk. Humble him, because you know what happens when you get drunk. Moab will wallow in his own vomit, and he will also become a laughing stock. Wasn't Israel a laughing stock to you? Didn't y'all laugh at Israel when they got their punishment? Was he ever found among thieves? For whenever you speak of him, you shake your head. Abandon the towns, live in the cliffs, residents of Moab. Be like a dove that nests inside the mouth of a cave. We have heard of Moab's pride, great pride indeed, his insolence, arrogance, pride, and haughty heart. I know his outbursts. This is the Lord's declaration. It is empty. His boast is empty. They're boasting about something that they have no reason to boast about. Therefore, I will wail over Moab. I will cry out for Moab, all of it. He will moan for the men of Kirheres. I will weep for you, vine of Sibmah, with more than the weeping for Jazer. Your tendrils have extended to the sea. They have reached to the sea and to Jazer, reached as far as Jazer. The destroyer has fallen on your summer fruit and grape harvest. Gladness and celebration are taken from the fertile field and from the land of Moab. I have stopped the flow of wine from the wine presses. No one will tread with shouts of joy. The shouting is not a shout of joy. It's a shout of sorrow and terror. There is a cry from Heshbon to Elealeh. They make their voices heard as far as Jahaz, from Zor to Haranim and Eglath Shelishiah, because even the waters of Nimrim have become desolate. In Moab, I will stop. This is the Lord's declaration. The one who offers sacrifices on the high place and burns incense to his gods. Therefore, my heart moans like flutes for Moab, and my heart moans like flutes for the people of Kirheres. And therefore, the wealth he has gained has perished. Broke. Indeed, every head is bald and every beard is chopped. That's what they do in mourning. Short. On every hand is a gash and sackcloth around the waist. On all the rooftops of Moab and in her public squares, everyone is mourning because I have shattered Moab like a jar no one wants. This is the Lord's declaration. How broken it is. They wail how Moab has turned his back. He is ashamed. Moab will become a laughingstock and a shock to all those around him. Now remember, in the previous video, we talked about how Moab has been cozy. Nothing has happened to them. And now that they're getting their punishment, people are going to be shocked that they're being punished. They have lived as a nation for so long, and now they're getting what's coming to them. For this is what the Lord says. Look, he will swoop down like an eagle and spread his wings against Moab. We know eagles are predators. The towns have, or Kerioth has, been captured and the stronghold seized. In that day, the heart of Moab's warriors will be like the heart of a woman with contractions. Moab will be destroyed as a people because he has exalted himself against the Lord. Putting yourself above the Lord is diabolical. I just want to say that. Panic, pit, and trap await you, the resident of Moab. Evil. Well, it's fitting. This is the Lord's declaration. He who flees from panic will fall in the pit, and he who climbs from the pit will be captured in the trap. And I will bring against Moab the year of their punishment. This is the Lord's declaration. Those who flee will stand exhausted in Heshbon's shadow, because the fire has come out from Heshbon, and a flame from within Sion. It will devour Moab's forehead and the skull of the noisemakers, the head of them. Woe to you, Moab! The people of Chemosh have perished because your sons have been taken captive, and your daughters have gone into captivity. Yet I will restore the fortunes, or will end the captivity of Moab in the last days. This is the Lord's declaration. The judgment on Moab ends here. Makes me think how God can bring you down and take you. Ooh, child, my hand. Take you out and people still won't turn to him. So in the end, he will restore them and give them another chance. But you have to think about where Moab started, how Moab started. Now let's get into his not brother, cousin. Well, now see, technically they would be like cousins and brothers. Yeah, they're cousins. Moab and Ammon are cousins and brothers. Go back and read the story of Lot in Genesis and his daughters.